You can hear, bro. Let me know if you can hear, bro, man. I pray that y'all can hear me because, I'm out here at the ocean, and for whatever reason, when I'm out here, it likes to have a little hiccup when it doesn't like to work properly a lot of times. Sometimes it's just fine. So that's, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes does it work just fine, and then other times it's garbage. Same spot, same vicinity. Anyways, much love with the love and the fact of being one. Yeah, we have our differences. We have our major differences. But we all come from one creator. So, that's hard for a lot of people to wrap their head around. And, throughout the history, people got higher density beings mixed up with being gods. So they thought there were different gods, and which is fine if you want to speak of them in that term. But there's only one infinite creator. So that one infinite creator, man, we can tap into that from within ourselves. That's the real great awakening. We are our own saviors. We are the ones we have been waiting for. There is no other out there that's going to save us. Man, we gotta save us. So, man, knowledge is really key, bro. Knowledge is really key. Knowledge is true wealth. That's how you measure true wealth, not money. So, in this world, I am rich. You measure wealth with knowledge, not with money, man. So, I know if you're just getting in here, you're like, what am I talking about? Well, yeah, we can back up a little bit. I'm talking about, yeah, we all have our differences. We all might have our major differences, but we all come from one infinite creator, man. And, people back in the day, okay, I'm talking far behind history, real history, okay? They these higher density beings like Ra who came here, Ra's who actually built the pyramid. Ra and his people built the pyramids, the Great Pyramid, out in Egypt. So there's real information on that at the lawof1.info. If you type that in on your browser, man, it'll pull up the book of the Law of One, which was contact we had between 1981 and 1984 with Ra. You know, and anyways, like I said, people back then viewed these higher density beings as gods. And if that's how people want to continue to look at it, okay. But there's only one infinite creator. So the love and light out there in the universe, and that love and light we can all tap into right here. We are our own saviors. We are the ones we've been waiting for. What's waiting is what's inside. What's waiting is for us to tap into with their consciousness. What's inside, man? That love and light. So, that's coming from somebody who has a past, obviously, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm extremely grateful for the connection with our one infinite creator. My life has super changed since then. Yeah, I still get a little mad and whatnot, when people disrespect and anything along those lines. But Anyways, y'all, what's good? What's good? What's good, everyone? How y'all doing, man? Man, smash that like button, man, if you support the real, man. I can show y'all some ocean right now if y'all want. I'm right here at the beach. I'm at the beach right here, man. It's nice. It's lovely. My dog loves it. I love this spot, man. My connection is always so great here. If I'm tired, I feel like sleeping. If I'm awake, I feel like speaking. The spot right here, this little. I've been all over the ocean and stuff, man, but this spot right here where I'm at, something magical, man. I don't know what it is, man, but this is a very nice spot. Just being in nature in general is really nice. Like being in nature versus being in town or the city, man. Once you're on the right path, you'll find so much more peace out there in the wilderness than you ever will up in the city, man. I'm born and raised in the city, but I also had country right outside. But man, I can't do the city anymore. This right here, this right here, man, is the life. Man, I don't know what everybody else want to say, man, but this right here, though, boy, the hell, oh man, let's look over here, man. Yeah, people can drive on the beach right here. Yeah, man, it's nice. Yo, I love this area. This area is so legit, man. Here, I'm gonna set this down. I'll zoom in like that. Something like that. Oh, and then of course, right when I do that, though, somebody wants to walk right in front of the camera. Right as soon as I do that, so I'll have to reset it up. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Much love, y'all. Much love. We're just chilling right here at the ocean. It's beautiful. Love it. Good vibes. Good energy. Man. Who else loves reading on the Law of One? Contact with Ra. Who else knows about the Law of One? Which you can find by typing in on your browser on the internet, Law of One, all spelled out, .info. So yeah, lawof1.info. You can find some real amazing text. And it's a book that they made between 1981 and 1984. And it was actual. They used an instrument to contact Ra, and it was something that they had previously worked on for a lot longer. They had already been working on this instrument and this contact for a while, and between 1981 and 1984, it all went down, man. And anyways, if you check out lawof1.info, you won't be disappointed. You can read a little bit, just read a little bit here and there, bro. It's real good. Anyways, man, much love. Just out here, man. Love in this ocean. Yeah, what's y'all up to, man? Can y'all hear me? Man, smash the like button, man. If you support the real stuff and beautiful scenery, there's that too. But yeah, I'm still working on getting a computer, man. I'm about to get a different motor home, one that's nicer on the inside, and a little bit smaller, so that I can go more places. Cause man, I'm still paying off my land, For those of you that don't know, I got 2.39 acres of raw land out in nature, bub. It's amazing. And yeah, I've paid over 9,000 on it, and I owe just over 5,000. So yeah, man, I ain't your typical out here doing this, man. I got a plan in place and everything. And even if not a good investment, land is a good investment, man. Raw land where you ain't got very high property taxes, because if you got to build your own everything on it, man, that's better. Because like I said, then your property taxes ain't nothing until you build something on it. So I'm telling you, it's a good investment. It's not like gold where, the wrong person finds out, that might be the last time you have that gold, you know. So yeah, to me, it's a little more. It's a smarter investment to me. Plus, you have a little chunk of this beautiful nature that you can go out and, man, that's your little spot. So yeah. Anyways, just a little about my what I'm doing and why. I quit renting years ago because, man, I wanted to figure out what real life was about, man. And then I found out what real life's about and decided I wanted some land. So yeah, that's what I'm making happen, man. And I don't need an apartment. Man, you know, just like I don't need a normal 9 to 5. I make things happen other ways, man. Right now I'm doing some security work. It's not your typical 9 to 5. You have a little more freedom. And but yeah, and also I just started finding some different mechanic work out here. I just fixed one person's 2007 Ford Econoline, 1 ton, E350. Did the octopussy of a lower radiator hose on it. If you don't know about those, not here. It has like five different hose clamps. So 5 different ends of the hose that all meets in one spot. It's like an octopus, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. But yeah, I did that and the power steering pump on it. So made a little bit of extra. So I'm hoping to keep all that going. I think I found a little bit more work working on the Camaro. So yeah, I'm hoping to keep that going. And yeah, man. Anyways, I'm going. Got all kinds of stuff, man. I can't wait to get a computer. That's still definitely on the to do list. I just I was I was struggling there for a minute with my land payments. I was basically 2 months behind. Like I kept making the payment at that point, but I mean I was just behind, and now I'm caught up. So I'm attempting to get some other things done, and then I got to make that payment again, and then continue to do other. Then after that, I'm gonna definitely get a computer, man, so I can do a lot more things on here. Cause I don't know how to do very much stuff with just a phone, and yeah, so I'll anyways, life is good. I mean, society's not very healthy, you know. here in America, man, I can't even find some. Food is not even good anymore. Like, who else has been? Man, no matter what you try to find to eat and stuff, like it just seems like stomach's been a little more upset lately. Not like really bad, but just I don't know. I mean, it's just something noticeable going on. So yeah, man. You're not alive unless you know they want it soft. So praying that society will learn how to come together, man. But anyways, can y'all hear me still, man? I'm not getting any comments up in here, so I don't know if y'all can hear me. Sometimes they like, man, I don't know what's going on. The last, I tried to do another live stream just a little bit ago, and it was saying it would like the comments weren't coming through, and that's like what it's doing now, man. I ain't getting no comments coming through, so I don't know how to. If y'all sending any my badge, y'all, I'm not seeing nothing. So I got two. Two came through on my end, and then after that, I ain't seen no more. So I don't know what's going on with it, man. But much love, y'all. Me and my dog just out here enjoying the beach. I wish these comments were working though, man. What's up with the Daisy girl? What's up with the girl? We might come back out here tomorrow too, huh, Daisy? Is that what you wanted to? Yeah. Daisy wants to come out here again tomorrow, huh? Man, it's awesome. And I got done fixing that van, so for somebody, and man, so I'm like, I don't have to do my little security gig until Friday night, so we still got some time. What do we want to do? But hopefully Friday I'm gonna go get that other motorhome, and I got some. I was trying to help somebody out. I was trying to help a family out because they ain't got a place to go right now. I'm working with one of them, and so I wanted it something different, a little bit smaller, nicer inside. That's what I found. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get that, and then I was gonna try to help this family out with this what I have here, this RV that I'm in, and because people, man, get people all screwed up, man. They don't know. A lot of the people like myself, man, that a lot of us have chose to be out here for one, but for two, we're quicker to help somebody. We're quicker to help our other selves out there, man, than a lot of the more well-off folk, you know. Shit, us real ones out here in the real world, man. Man, we help each other. Obviously not all the people out here because they ain't all on some real shit. But for those of us that are out here because we on something real, we're quicker to help people than the rest of society for the most part. So, but it's getting a little better person by person. More and more people are. But it's sad though that realistically, if some of these folk wasn't just helping people while making content doing so, they probably wouldn't be doing it. But because, they can get attention and they can get more money by helping people and stuff, like, I think there's the wrong motives behind it. I think in a lot of cases, not in all, but and So, but regardless, it's still good that they is helping. But dang, you know what? I pray for more people out there to help other folk when you ain't on camera, man. Because what you do off camera, that's real. That's real. That's you know what I mean. Like, yeah, you can go ahead and whatever on camera too, but man, if you have that same motive off camera, is what I'm saying. Shit. So yeah, man. I'm just always, I'm not of this world, but I care about humanity here, man. So just always trying to, even if nobody hears me, man. That's all. That is what it is, man. I pray more people can start to hear me, man. But regardless, I'm entering the mass consciousness, and that's the real goal, man. Because I'm focused on being of service to others. So regardless, that's happening. So, anyways, man, I know my channel doesn't get near as much traffic as it did when before I wasn't putting up with the trolls anymore. I was having a lot of troll activity, and well, I think I pretty much handled that, and but my channel's paid a view price, but that's all good, man. All I'm trying to have no trolls up in here, ruining my nothing, man. So yeah, just keeping it real, y'all. Keeping it real. All right, y'all, man. I don't know. This ain't really working. I'm not getting any comments, so I mean, like, I don't think that the stream is working properly. So we gonna come and try again tomorrow or whatever. But I'm still gonna go make another video here in a little bit. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna come back on and make another video. I just want to get settled for the night. Get my things done to get parked up for the night, and then yeah, I'm gonna jump back on here. So, anyways, sending y'all peace, man. Peace is really a good start, but also, the love and light of our infinite creator, man. I greet you in the love and light of our infinite creator. What y'all know about Ra? Check out that Law of One, man. Law of1.info. Type in on your browser, y'all. Law of One. Spell it all out, just like that. .info. Not .com or any of that other old. No, man. Check it out, y'all. Much love.